Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. And today's video, we are actually going to have very interesting discussion. So please remember to always, watch the video from the beginning up the end. And please don't forget to put a notification bell so that you actually don't miss out on some of these videos that actually will be coming directly to your screen. Today I was really very shocked that an old man that David Jr. has been in position to help for quite a long period of time. David Jr. helping his family, his grandchild, for quite a long period of time, was able to do the worst thing to David Jr. by actually going to steal bananas from his garden. At first when I was hearing about it, I thought it was actually a joke. But the truth is, the man actually had stolen the bananas from the garden. And what he did with this banana was actually alarming. The man just went and sold it at a disposable price. He sold it here around $3, which I'm not actually very sure whether it was actually $3. Now, if you people know very well Dancing Grandma. And Dancing Grandma is actually the one David Jr. is constructing for a house. And there is no way Dancing Grandma would look at the father to Matiko going to steal these bananas from the garden, and she could keep quiet about it. So what the father to Matiko didn't actually realize that whether he wanted to try to hide in whatever way, all the things were actually going to come out to David Jr. So David Jr., when he was told that the father to Matiko had actually gone ahead to steal bananas from his garden, he took it, always how David Jr. take things. Sometimes you may think he's not even going to do anything about it. But he was like, I'm going to follow up this up to the dot. And I was like, now this is a part that I actually wanted to hear, because I wanted to see how the father to Matiko was actually going to pretend like he was very innocent, about all this kind of saga. And indeed, the old man came when he was actually very innocent. Always the way he liked moving when he has folded his hands behind his back. You cannot even believe that he can be in position to do such a thing. Because even the way he talks, he looks to be a very humble person, but actually very dangerous. So the father to Matiko pretended like actually nothing happened. And also the young man who was actually with this old man also pretending. And when things actually became hot, the father to Matiko came out and said that he actually gave this man also some part of the money, which the man, so actually this young man was also pretending like he actually didn't know, anything about this story. And yet actually he was the one who helped in carrying these bananas from the garden of David Jr. Because when you actually look at the father to Matiko, the father to Matiko does not have the energy to carry that bananas from the garden to take it wherever they actually want to take it. So somebody helped him to carry that bananas. And this man, who was actually pretending that he does not know anything, was actually the person who helped in carrying these banners from David Jr.'s garden. Now, what I've seen that is actually very, very common in African villages is that when somebody wants to report, he or she will not point a finger. But somebody will either want to use the mouth to point or the eyes to actually show you the direction of either the place or the person who might be in the same area. Because Dancing Grandma, in the clip that I've been pushing to show, was able to show clear signs to show a person who actually stole David Jr.'s bananas. And the way the father to Matiko really acted was actually very, very, laughable. And the person who actually helped him to carry the bananas, who was also pretending not to show that he does not know anything about these bananas, was actually the very person who was able to inspect the father to Matiko and pull the money from his pocket. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's first of all watch this clip, and then when I come back, we shall continue with this video actually very, very strongly. Let's watch this clip.
Nikamwambia
Sami mgani?
Sami huyu. Sami Kiroba huyu mdogo. Nikamwambia kweli Sami, huyu mzee watu ondale alikuwa ameleta watu wanapalilia hapa. Masani fulani amepigwa na moyo alivyokuwa. Umeenda kumkatia ndizi yako. Mimi sikati ndizi. Nikamwambia mzee, Daudi akiingia tu nitamwambia, nyango kwa mwasaidia mpaka pikipiki. Kwa nini akufuna angalia simele vikumbi vilikuwa pale.
Ai. Asante kwa jirani mwema mama.
Alafu naona hata ile pale. Ile imepigiwa dili ile pale.
Asante kwa jirani mwema. So asante kwa my heart is broken by the way. My heart is broken by the way. In here, it's theft that it's ongoing. And grandma, she's telling me who is doing this. Matiko's dad. I don't know where to start. Mbona kama unataka tukusamehe, acha tuangalie mifuko, kama tutapata pesa tuone venye tunakugawia. It's very unfortunate, guys.
Nasakuta kama kuna mingine huko.
I told you. Pesa ndio hizi. I told you.
Unaanza yenye zilipagi sasa.
I told you. Mbona ulikuwa unaenda wapi na pesa ndio?
Nataka kusema hivi niko ziko hapa ndio anataka kusaidie nazo.
Okay guys, what's happening right now, Matiko's dad was saying he's going to the house to look for money. But we knew he has money that remained inside his pocket. And surely enough, this is his money.
Wewe kumote hivyo bya niganje kwa nyumba.
Alright guys, so I don't know what to do by the way. I'm so confused. I am pesa yake.
Ai, chukua basi.
If I'm actually to ask, if that was your father, what would you actually do first of all? Now that they caught him, he was actually pretending that the money was at home and yet the money was in his pocket. And the person whom he shared with, he gave some little money, was again the very person who was even checking his pocket. And by the way, I'm wondering, that man, is it the one who is staying with the Matiko's sister, because if he's the one who actually staying with the Matiko's sister, then again, your in-law is the one inspecting you. Actually, I'm not sure of that man, but what actually happened to the father to Matiko was actually very, very shameful. Now you can now see that the old man of that age is stealing. Is stealing. What about when he was a young man? What do you think he used to do? Probably was now a professional thief, a one who was probably very smart in stealing, and people could not get, because there's a you cannot start stealing at your old age. That one is not possible. You cannot start stealing at your own age. It means those days when he was young, he used to steal. You cannot mature at that age, then you start stealing. No, no, no. That's not possible. This old man used to steal, and he still has that mentality of stealing. And you see, he's stealing the things, and the money mostly is using it for drinking, because the wife actually even didn't know where he has put his money or what, and the money was actually in the pocket. And even when people were asking him for the money, he could not tell people that he has money in the pocket until it was checked. You see how shameful it can be, really. But the old man is not bothered. Even at again, when Dave Jr. said, you give him his money, he was very quick to get the money. So that means he's okay with this type of things. He's actually very, very okay with the stealing. But you see, his grandson was in the garden there. And now you can imagine the example the grandfather is setting to the grandchild. Because now the grandchild knows that grandfather is a thief. He's a thief. He was able to steal bananas and selling it. And the money was got from his pocket. So I don't know how can now this old man advise or give counseling to the young grandson, because actually I look at it like it is actually very, very shameful. Very, very shameful. And let me assure you that this old man is going to repeat this. He's going to steal again, because it seems like stealing is actually in the blood. This old man have not just started. So if time reaches and people start complaining about Matiko stealing, now we know where the problem is. The father is a thief. He's a thief. He's a thief. And they have good piece of land, very, very fertile land. And you can now see the grandmother, they were actually in the garden. The grandmother was in the garden. The mother to Matiko was in the garden. And the grandson, they were in the garden weeding maize. And this old man is just roaming in the village, putting his hands behind his back. And he does not care for him what he think of is only drinking and doing all whatever things that he wants to do. Which is actually not right, because people need to join hands to ensure that everything is flowing in the... But when you leave it to only two people are the one digging, and you have like 5 people who want to eat. 2 hands cannot be in position to feed people via only digging. So joining hands would be the most important thing, so that all things flows. So now this old man is resorting into stealing. You see, that is David Jr. who is able to forgive what about these other people who actually don't sympathize with the person who is a thief? What would have happened? Probably would have beaten him so badly. And with that age, with that age, what do you really expect now? It is actually very shaming for such an old man to start, to steal at that age. He's actually showing a very bad example to the grandson. And I hope the grandson does not fall into this kind of useless things. Because the grandfather is not clear in his head. He does not actually know even what he's doing. And all the things he's doing them because of alcohol. Because he wants to go and drink. Very upsetting. So I watched a video of the Mwangu enjoying herself in Poland. And it is actually sending a lot of shockwaves to a lot of these negative reactors, especially the women who actually wanted to compare themselves with her. I always keep on saying that the Mwangu has reached a class that is actually very hard to pull down. You see, moving in all these countries, it is not a job. First of all, it is a sacrifice. Secondly, you need to be sharp. You need to have the brain, And when they see the Mwangu doing all these things as easily as possible, they think that is how things can be. And also at the back of their minds, they think, they can also do the same thing that the Mwangu. Doing all these things, first of all, it involves a lot of money. As the Mwangu was able to explain in one of her live stream, it involves a lot of money. It involves a lot of time. There is a lot of things that go with it. It is not all about traveling. That so and so is now in another country. It's a process. A process that I can assure you that some individuals will never manage. But when given the chance for them to open their mouth, they will always want to talk all the useless things, that they can be in position when they have time. But the Mwangu is actually trying all her best. And me, I actually want to say, may God continue protecting her and giving her more energy to go and explore the world, so that we also in Africa, who don't have the chance probably to go to those countries, by watching her videos, we can be in position to learn from them, and also copy something here little that we can be in position to do. So big up to the Mwangu for actually doing all the best and ensuring that all is actually moving on so well. Big up to the Mwangu, and also to our good people who are actually supporting her by watching her videos, and also encouraging people to subscribe to her YouTube platform. It is actually a blessing to have you are good people. So I was able to also to watch a video from the Travel Commando, and I'm seeing the progress of the construction at the Mango's place. You see, the Mango is in Poland. She's traveling with the boyfriend. They're enjoying themselves. But the good thing about all the things is that, even if she's traveling, but the construction at her side is actually continuing. And now the Travel Commando is always keeping on checking whatever things that is actually happening at the construction. These individuals are actually a very good team, and also Uncle Mo is trying all his best to ensure that everything moves in a very straight direction. Big up to the team, and we are really seeing a lot of things, changes happening. Also, Giteriba is actually trying all his best, and things are moving so well. And we always want to encourage him also, to continue doing whatever things that is doing to ensure that all is moving well in the construction. Now, I've seen a lot of words being thrown towards the junior, You know, there is a video when David Jr. was actually at a school and somebody came in yelling and telling him to switch off the camera. You see, there are a lot of individuals who actually don't want to be exposed outside, even when they're doing wrong things. Because why should you tell somebody to switch off a camera if you're told you're actually doing the right thing? So that's probably we might be in position to bring it in tomorrow's video, and I'll be in position to show you actually what has been in position to happen in that institution. But actually all is moving on well, and big up to all our good people, and also I really also want to take this opportunity, to encourage our good people who have not yet subscribed to this platform, that please subscribe, like the video, and also come always to watch my videos. And I really, really do appreciate your big support to this platform. You know, this week has been quite a very busy week, and a lot of things are happening, and it is coming to an end. And I really want to say it has been a very busy week, and I want to say that it's all what the drama that is happening, allegation that is being thrown towards David Jr., yet he actually tried all his best to ensure that he supports Brian Vapor for the treatment. I can see now a lot of stupid individuals are bringing a lot of allegation, a lot of forged stories to try to tarnish the name of David Jr. But the truth is, David Jr. was able to help Brian Vapor and is still helping him, and his life is actually changing. And I think it's a reason why some individuals are developing a lot of jealousness. But you see, when it is not your time, it is not your time. Appreciate that the life of Brian Vapor has changed, and they are moving on, and all is actually moving on well. Please, if in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform in a very special way. I really want to thank all of you too for actually turning up to watch this video today. And I wish all of you the best. And also, let me take this opportunity to welcome all the new subscribers to this platform. Thank you so much for subscribing, and please also encourage other people to subscribe, and also remember to share the videos where possible. A very special greetings to all of you actually watching me from the USA, UK, Canada, and all of you watching me from the Caribbean, and not forgetting my good people here in Africa. And also a very special greetings to you, Jumbo Mark. Big up to you every time, and thank you so much for always supporting this platform. Thank you a million times. Also a very special greetings to my good people here in Africa. Much blessing and respect to you. Big up every time. See you in our next video tomorrow. God bless all of you. See you when you see me.